Hey everyone, it's Megan Blake Shelton here, and I'm going to do the ABC name game that I found on Anastasia Ruby's page. Alright. My A names are Arabella and Alden. Alden maybe? I don't know. Arabella means beautiful lion in Spanish. And Alden means half Danish in English. My B names are Brooke and Beau. Brooke means small stream in English, and Beau means handsome in French. My C names, Corrie and Cash. Corrie means hollow and in Irish, and Cash means maker of chests in English. My D names are Devlin and Denim. When I was younger, I couldn't stand the name Devlin because it sounded like devil, but it's grown on me. Devlin means descendant of the unlucky one, which is Irish, and denim means strong cloth in American. And my E names are Elliot and Elias. Elliot is it's a unisex name, and I love those. Elliot means the Lord is my God in English, and Elias means the Lord is my God in English. Elias is a form of Elijah, and I like Elijah too, but I like it for A's, so Elijah with an A. My F names are Fallon and Finley. Fallon means of a ruling family, and it's Irish. Finley is fair warrior and Scottish. My G names, Genesis and Graytin. Genesis means birth or beginning in Greek and or Hebrew, because in the Bible, Genesis is the first book in the Bible. Graytin means from the gray town in English. My H names are Harriet and Henry. Harriet means home ruler in English, and it reminds me of this movie that was made a long time ago, Harriet the Spy. And Henry means ruler of the home in German, and I like it because it's an older name, but it can be used as like a little boy's name now too. I can see a little boy using this name. My I names are Isabeau and Iestyn. Isabeau, it means God is my oath, and it's French, and Iestyn means righteous, just, or fair in Latin. My J names. I've had trouble with J names because I like so many of them for a girl, and I couldn't decide on one, so I just chose Juniper, and for my boy, Julian. Juniper means juniper tree in Latin, and Julian means youthful downy in Latin. My K names are Kempleigh and Kristian. I like Kristian with a C better than a K, but since I already have Cash as my C name, so it's Kristian with a K. Kempleigh means from the meadow, and it's English. But Kempleigh reminds me of like kelp from like SpongeBob, so yeah. Kristian means follower of Christ in Latin, and yeah, because it's Christian's a religion. My L names are Lorraine and Lincoln. Lorraine means from Lorraine, France, and it's French. That's actually my middle name, and I absolutely love that name. And Lincoln means a settlement by the lake, and it's Welsh. My M names are Millie and Mason. A lot of people don't like Millie because it sounds like an old lady's name. I like Millie. I don't like Miley. Millie. C of bitterness, rebelliousness, wished for a child, or to swell, and it's from Hebrew. And Mason is a mason. It means mason or stone worker, and it's French. My N names are Nyx and Nicholas. Nyx meaning knight, and it's Greek. Nicholas means victory of the people, and it's Greek also. Okay, my O names, I couldn't decide on my girl O name. I have up here Ocèane, but I really like Odessa. Ocèane means ocean in French. And my boy's name for O is Odysseus, and it means angry in Greek. My P names are Penelope and Patrick. And I really don't like Patrick because I know too many of them. But I couldn't think of any other P names that I sort of liked for a boy. Penelope means with a web over her face. And it means something else. I can't remember what it means. But it's Greek. And Patrick means noble, and it's English. My Q names, it's the same name because it's a unisex name, and I like it for both. Quinn. I don't know any boy Quinns, but on Glee there is a girl named Quinn. There used to be, and I like that name. It's one syllable. It flows really nice with mostly any name, like middle name. So yeah, Quinn means descendant of Con or Cone, and it's Irish. My R names are but the names are Roux and Reid. Roux means red in French, and it has a silent X at the end, so people might pronounce it Roux, Roux, with the X at the end. And Reid means red-headed, and it's English. My S names are Sailor and Sawyer. Sailor meaning boatman in American, and that's my girl's name. Sawyer meaning woodcutter in English, and that's my boy's name. My T names are Trista and Turner. Trista means tumult, and it's American, and Turner means lath worker in English. And I've never really been a big fan of U names, but these two U names I'm kind of falling in love with. Just not many U names. Una means one in Irish, and Ulysses, wounded in the thigh, and it's Latin. I go to school with a little girl named Una, and her real name's Una Rose, but I don't like the Rose part on it, so it's just shortening to Una. And Ulysses, I was walking down the street and I heard this mom call her little boy Ulysses, and I'm like, wow, I like that. Yep. My V names, Valentina and Valentino. And if I ever have a baby, I cannot use these names unless I have a baby born in February, because Valentine's Day, Valentino, Valentina, they both mean strength or health, and they're both Latin. My W names for my girl's name was a lot harder to think of because I couldn't think of a W name that I really liked. So it's Wren and Weston. Wren is still not my favorite, but hey. Wren means small bird in English, and Weston means from a west town in English. And I really like names that start with X or have an X in them. But like Xavier, I don't like Xavier much. My V names are Xavier Lynn and Xavian. Xavier Lynn, it means from a bright new house in Latin, and Xavian means the new house in Latin. Y names. My Y names, they were really hard to find because not many names start with Y, and if they do, they just look trashy. My Y name for a girl is Yori, I think. It means reliable in Japanese. Yori, you can just see like a little baby girl named Yori, but yeah, I would never use it. And York for my boy, from the town of Eubirus, and it means English. And it means from the town of Eubirus, and it's English. It's like New York, but I can't use that as a name either. Z names like Zoe and Zachary, those are way too common for what I like. So I chose Zelia, and it means zeal in Greek, or Zephaniah, means God has hidden in Hebrew. Well, those are my ABC name game. Comment below what you think or what your ABC names are, and tell me what you think of this video. Alright, bye.